So it's tricky, isn't it, when you've got
Yeah,
what's going on?
we've all got. I think we've all got hard luck stories to tell, but I think yours is a particularly. You've had some bad breaks.
Yeah, unfortunately. So yeah. But you just got to keep your chin up and stay positive, and I think that's something that I always have been
That's
positive
brilliant.
about.
It's
It
so
really is.
commendable. I was saying, we've obviously spoke about you a few times, and
Yeah,
hearing
yeah,
what you've been doing here in the studio. Be able to keep that positivity. It's good for other people to hear that because
yeah.
so many times you get slapped back and you think things are getting better and then something else happens. I mean,
Yeah.
you have been through the mill, good big
Yeah,
time.
and I think you've kind of got a choice. It doesn't matter what life throws at you, it's how you react to it because it's the same price to be miserable or happy in a way, and you do control how you feel. But it's tougher for people, and no one's situation is comparable either. So
No.
you can't. I'm not here to preach that everyone should be chirpy all the time. But yeah, I think it's something that you kind of you have to work at and say it's the same price being miserable or happy. You just got to make that decision and try not to wallow when the
Yeah.
bad things happen if you can.
I know, very,
Yeah.
very hard to do.
Well, there's a theory that I remember seeing a therapist once and said, you must look at every day as a Tuesday. I said, a Tuesday? She said, no, a choose day.
All
You
right.
either choose to be happy and positive, or you choose to be miserable. And you've got that choice every day.
Yeah, yeah.
And you obviously have made the right choices. You choose well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I recognised in the fact that when I've had bad news, sometimes it will last for 3 days, but with more recent sort of health problems, there've been I received some bad news and I went straight back home, went straight to bed. I thought I'm going to stay here for days, and after 2 hours, I thought, you know what? I cancelled my mate who was going to come down to see me from university. I've not seen him for a while. And I thought I could wait 3 days and start enjoying myself, or I could just do it now
Yeah.
and forget.
Good on you.
Yeah, so.
Good on you.
Yeah,
That's
that's what you-
fantastic. Well, you're right. And I think it is a lesson in life if you can get that attitude because you hurt yourself more if you allow yourself to think that glass is half empty rather than half full.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's the same amount at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
definitely.
So then you, through your illness and stuff, you got a lot of solace from your music.
Yeah, so more recently, so about 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 4 bowel cancer. So there was the latest thing that's been going on. And yeah, I think sort of really for the first 2 years, I threw myself into sort of health and healthy eating and exercise and what do I need to get better, and that's still very much part of my life, and it's going to be a big focus. So, like in the new year, like a lot of people setting New Year's resolutions, but it's even more important for myself. But as you say, last year is kind of the year when I got back into hobbies. I got back into things like biking, which I hadn't done for a long time, but then especially music. So I've invested more time in writing songs, buying music equipment, little recording equipment at home,
Yeah.
and it's just great to have that hobby. It's something that I think I'm really grateful for, because if I was working, you haven't got time necessarily to go home and come back and start working on your next song, because you've been at work all day and you've got a family to look after and a family to see. You can't be so self-indulgent. But actually, if I get as long as I get the house cleaned for my
Yeah.
wife and get the dinner on the table, I've got a little time to go and do these hobbies that I talk of. And it's been great to get back into music and
Brilliant.
get back into playing guitar, because I'm not the greatest guitar player, but I've got time to get better now. So that's I've always relied on my voice, to be honest, in all the bands that I've been in, and guitar's been something at the back. But I'm trying to get better now, and it's great. The whole process of learning guitar, learning how to record songs as well by myself is something I'm really excited about.
Teaching yourself new things. What's
Yeah.
the name of the band now that you're in with John again, isn't it?
Well, we're a covers band generally
Yeah.
called Legends of Indie. So we're doing like 90s Britpop and indie rock songs.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until we did a fundraiser for myself for private medical treatment that I wrote this song and came up with the idea of just basically thanking everybody who's helped me in my life, because there's a lot of people who have contributed to me and my health and getting myself better. So